everybody, and welcome back to Tears of the Kingdom. Looking a little bit different than last time I saw it. Alright, we're gonna finish the top 7.
That's right.
Best soundtracks of all time according to some random dudes.
Number 7, Super Mario 64.
64, okay. That Odyssey, like, yes, Mario 64 is an incredible game, and some pretty good songs. But I think that Mario Odyssey is just severely better, it has a much better soundtrack.
I'm gonna butcher this next one.
Okay.
Katamari Damacy?
Oh, Katamari Damacy.
Damacy.
Yes.
That's number 6.
Okay.
5, Shadow of the Colossus.
Yeah.
4 is the old time prompt. Chrono Trigger.
Oh, really? Oh. Yeah, you got Chrono Trigger. I'll probably put that in like number 5 of my favorite soundtracks.
Alright.
Yeah.
What's it got 4 here? Number 3, Nier Automata?
Nier Automata.
Nier Automata.
Okay, yes.
Number 3.
I do agree with that. That's probably number 4. Hey, they finished my list.
There's a tie for 2.
A tie for 2. Then that's it.
2A.
It's cheating.
Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time.
Okay.
2B. Legend of Zelda
Majora's Mask.
Majora's Mask.
Okay, because they use a lot of the same songs. But Majora's Mask is a better soundtrack.
So do you have a guess as to what did you say was your number 1?
My number 1 was Xenoblade 1.
Yeah,
So
it wasn't on the list at all.
no.
Any guess for what number 1 is?
I think it's gonna be Undertale.
It is Undertale.
Yep.
Is that like a consensus thing, or?
Yes. In fact, I'm pretty sure you've heard songs from Undertale, and you just don't even know it.
Really?
Yeah. Especially if, like, you know, I think that Eli probably would have played Undertale songs. And you might not even know it was an Undertale song. Okay, this is a very bad situation. A very oh no situation. A very oopsie situation, I must say. This is not good. This is not good. This is not good. Alright. Mac is listening to the Undertale soundtrack for the first time. That's worth something, I guess. You want me to play the most iconic song for you?
Sure.
What are they doing over there? Oh god. Hold on. I'm in a sticky situation. I'm in a sticky wicket, you know? Over there. What a sticky wicket. Are they fine over there?
Do you have a guess? Do you have a guess as to how long the entire Undertale soundtrack is?
How long?
It's 101 songs.
Yeah. I would guess it would be maybe like 15 hours will be my guess.
2 hours, 10 minutes.
Oh, yeah. And keep in mind, the soundtrack was made by one guy. The game was made by one guy. So it's like the game, the soundtrack, the writing, the character design,
thing.
all that was made by one guy.
Whoa.
Yeah, made by a guy named Toby Fox.
Wow.
I'll show you in a second. But like literally, I have to focus here because this is actually a very stressful situation. Okay. Okay. Alright, yeah. Give me a phone. I'll show you. I'll show you the most iconic song. I don't think it's the best song, but it's probably a song you've heard. We're gonna be on the bottom, actually. Here it is. You probably heard this song before. I'm playing in Megalovania, of course. Maybe I got distracted. Really?
Where would I have heard this?
It's literally like played constantly. Both has like a meme song. Hold on. Okay. There we go. Good. Alright. Okay, we're good. We're good. We're good. We're good. Alright. I'm really surprised you haven't heard them before.
I mean, it sounds.
Well, I don't think that's the best song at all. I think this is the best song. Hold on. I'm playing Death by Glamour. I think that's the best song. Okay. Wait for that coin to get back in. I think it's a yen coin. No, this is the Sakashuri coin. Yeah. Right. Uh-huh. Might be a treasure inside that guy, which is a bad thing. Oh, it's over? I'll give you like a demo because you're not logged in?
No, I am.
Oh no.
That's excellent.
Oh, you use your fucking beady cheeks. No! Go to sleep! This might take a while, guys. I can lead him off a cliff. Honestly, that might be the best option for him to kill himself. Oh, might do it himself.
That was pretty good.
Yeah, I think it's
good.
It's very easily the best song.
So what kind of game is it?
It's an RPG.
Okay.
Yeah.
So like, what's like the vibe?
Okay. I don't know how to explain it to you. It's just it could be like very cozy, relaxing.
Okay.
It could also be intense. It's hilarious dialogue.
Mm-hmm.
Emotional with some situations, depending on how you play the game. Okay, this is literally the worst situation that can happen.
How long does it take to play it? I mean, I guess you play it forever, right? Technically, right? But
okay, yeah, I gotta restart. That's that's just horrible. It was in the worst possible place. Oh my god! And if he shakes them off, then they fucking fall to their death. So that was terrible. That was awful. Fuck. What'd you say? How long does it take? Yeah, I think like one run doesn't take that long. I think it takes like 10 hours, maybe even less.
what's the do you know the longest game ever made?
Longest game? I think in terms of like story and whatever, the longest I played is Persona 5, but it's definitely longer. If you tried 100% like Skyrim, right, then that would take you easily like 200 hours. Yeah, they do that.
200 hours.
Yeah. But again, Skyrim came out in 2014? No, 2011. Skyrim came out in like 2011. Okay, what's Fire Dude? Yeah, should go kill Fire Dude first.
Let's see here. IGN, the 11 longest video game stories of all time?
Yeah,
Okay.
that would probably be more accurate because it would probably be mostly like RPGs.
Let's see here. Clocking in with a 70.5-hour campaign is My Time at Porsche.
Really? Okay. I've actually never heard that before.
It's a cozy town simulator from 2019.
Okay.
Number 10 with 72.5 hours is Persona 4.
Yeah, okay, yeah. 70 hours? Yeah, I guess it would take that long.
Number 9 at 75 hours is Monster Hunter 3 Ultimate.
Okay.
8 at 77.5 hours is Pathfinder Kingmaker.
Okay.
7 at also 77. Oh shit.
Okay.
Oh, there's a spaghetti.
Oh no.
Oh, the spaghetti.
For God's sakes, dude. Go away.
Number 7, Monster Hunter 4 Ultimate, 77.5 hours. Only a half hour longer at 78 hours is Dragon Quest VII, Fragments of the Forgotten Past. At 78.5 hours is Gran Turismo 4.
Really?
Wow, this Monster Hunter series is long. Number 4, Monster Hunter Generations Ultimate.
Yeah, that's done by Capcom. Who did Ace
79
Attorney.
hour runtime.
Yeah.
Oh, didn't you say that's what Lydia Tar was composing at the end of Tar?
Yeah. She was composing for Monster Hunter.
Spoilers for Tar.
Oh shit!
You know, a lot of people saw it, so.
Okay.
Number 3 at 82 hours
15. I don't even have it now.
is Persona 3.
How many hours?
82.
I think it takes longer to beat Persona 4 than Persona 3. But
It says completionists can expect to spend 140 hours.
I doubt that. Like completionists, it will take you roughly like 80, 70 hours to beat that game. But like how Persona works is it's like a day-to-day simulator. So like you live your life day by day, right? And like you can spend that time however you like. But how you would usually spend the time is hanging out with your friends and like making bonds or whatever. So, but however, like you can like max out your friendship bonds on the first playthrough, and that should just like be roughly how long the game is, which is like 80 hours. So, yeah. Okay, I don't know how I'm supposed to do this.
Number 2, unsurprisingly, at 98 hours is Monster Hunter Freedom Unite.
Yeah.
And number 5, 101 hours is Persona 5.
Much longer than that because well, it's Persona 5 Royal, which it's a different game than Persona 5.
Oh, Persona 5 Royal.
Yeah. It's not a different. It's essentially like an expansion, right? So like a director's cut. Essentially, that's what the Royal is. Let's see.
Wait, so you're saying there's something longer than this? than this one?
No, Persona 5 and Persona 5 Royal are the same game. It's just that, you know, if you're... because there's no reason to play Persona 5 rather than Persona 5 Royal, because whenever they release a Persona game, like 3 years later, they just release the same game but better, with like things that like, you know,
Or in the original.
yeah, they fixed some things and whatever. Honestly, this is shitty. Okay.
It says completionists can expect to spend 143 to 173 hours with the JRPG.
Yes. Okay, come on.
But then there's another list.
Another list? I mean, another list.
From Sportskita from 2023.
We're not even gonna know about the...
It says 5 longest game based on time taken to beat them. What the hell is it? Like, oh, just playthrough? Completionist? Is that what they're saying, I guess? Because I guess IGN didn't rank it off that. IGN just ranked it off beat the game. Not complete the game, I guess?
I would think that complete and beat the same thing.
Even, well, I think
because
they were...
if it was
story. It was story, though, is what they were going off of.
But if they're specifying, like, 100%ing, then they would probably say 100%.
Right, yeah. This one is 100%.
Okay.
And this is... What was it? Top 5?
Yeah, you said top 5.
Okay, I'll read through this one. Number 5.
You're gonna go through...
With... It takes 60 hours to get through the main story, and then...
I would think it'd be like a Bethesda game.
How long does it take to... Tell me how long.
Tell me.
Well, it's Assassin's Creed Valhalla.
Okay.
It doesn't say how long, though.
I would imagine it would take you like 150 hours to 100% that.
Persona 5 Royal. Is it Royal or Royale, or how do you say
it's Royal, yeah.
Royal, okay.
I might say Royale based on the fucking idiot.
Yeah, what the hell? Main story, 100... It doesn't say the whole time, it's just ranking it.
It takes me 130 hours each playthrough, 100%.
You've done it multiple times?
I've done it multiple times, yeah.
Like how many times?
I've done it 3 times.
You've done a 130-hour game 3 times?
Yeah.
Oh my god, how do you do that?
Because I really like the game. It's in my top 5 games of all time.
Did you complete it? 130 hours?
Yeah.
And like, what do you get out of it doing it?
It's a...
The second, third time, like, what do you get out of it?
Like watching a movie over and over again. Like, I know what the plot elements are, and I know what the beats are, but still, every time it happens, I get that, like, elation. I get that,
I get that, but at least with a movie, it's like max, like 3.5 hours.
Even, yeah, that makes you, like, enjoy this experience a bit more because you know the structure of a story.
130 multiple times. How long? So when you sit down and you pick a game like that, that is that long.
Yeah.
Do you play other games while you're playing it, or is that the only game you're playing?
Sometimes it's just focus on Persona 5.
And how long will that take you?
Sometimes it's a week, sometimes it's like a month.
Okay, just depending on what you're doing.
Yeah.
Wow.
Okay.
Huh.
Oh god, this is a dangerous force.
Number 3 is The Witcher 3.
That makes sense, yeah.
Number 2 is Elden Ring.
I don't think it would take me 100. I think it would take you longer to be 100% Witcher 3 than Elden Ring.
It says 200 hours.
200 hours to 100% Elden Ring? I 100% Elden Ring. It did not take me that long. It'd be like 120 hours.
It can take 60 hours more to complete, but replaying with different builds can increase the time count to 200 hours.
I want to replay the game with a different build. How is that like 100%ing it?
I think, is it saying like you can
beat the game with every build in the game? So like, there's like, I think like 10 builds.
Are there particular builds that take longer? Is that what they're saying?
I suppose it would take, yeah, well, yeah, it would.
and then number 1 is Skyrim.
Yeah. But, you know, I might go on the Bethesda rant right now because I despise that company. I hate Bethesda.
Okay.
Bethesda...
Tell me why.
Yeah.
Hold on, can I actually give... This is very little video game knowledge, I think I know.
Yeah. Okay.
Bethesda makes the Elder Scrolls games.
So,
they make...
Yeah.
They make Fallout?
Yes, they do, yeah.
And... I think that's all I know.
Yeah, Elder Scrolls and Fallout are the main 2 titles. However, they have like studios that make like Doom, you know. Yeah, they have the studio that makes Doom now.
And did they get bought or did they buy someone?
They got bought by Microsoft. So like Xbox.
And then Microsoft also bought Activision?
Yeah, they bought Activision Blizzard, which is like it's the same company, but Activision, it does Call of Duty. You know, while Blizzard did Overwatch, World of Warcraft, Diablo. That's Blizzard.
So Microsoft has a lot of shit now that they bought.
Yeah, yes. So that's why there's
so before, was it a partnership with Activision to have? Oh,
it was a split company. So Activision Blizzard was one company, but it's like a split company.
So is Call of Duty going to be a Microsoft exclusive now?
Not until like 2024. Something like that. I think like the next like 2 Call of Duty games will be on like PlayStation and whatever.
Because it was the contract or whatever.
Yeah. I think it's... I don't know. Microsoft made it seem like, oh, we're just gonna give it to you. You know, we're not gonna, you know, we're gonna be nice here.
Oh, they...
Yeah. Rather than like, try not to seem like the big monopoly that they obviously
are. Yeah, do you
are.
think that video game companies sort of potentially lose out on money by having exclusive games, or is it really in their best interest to have people buy their consoles?
Yes, 100%. Yeah.
Okay.
They have to give reason to buy the consoles. But anyway, Bethesda, it has been just a train wreck. You know, I think the id Software, which is the studio that makes Doom, perfectly fine. They're doing incredible
Because Fallout
work.
76 was a disaster.
It was a disaster. I knew it was going to be an awful game, even when it was like, I saw the trailers and stuff like that. I'm like, this is going to be terrible. Right?
Well, what made you think that?
Bethesda's known for making very glitchy and unfinished games. Specifically, you know, I think that the whole thing's run by Todd Howard, who was the guy who like wrote and developed Fallout. And like anything that, and Todd Howard is the PR guy. So like he's the guy at E3 basically saying, look at our game, right? He's kind of known for exaggerating a tad bit on what the capabilities of their game is. And
because it was an open world thing, right?
Yeah.
And it wasn't ready.
He's been doing this, don't do that. He's been doing this since Fallout 4. Since Skyrim, actually. Since Skyrim. Actually, it might be also Fallout New Vegas that he's also did this for. But he would greatly exaggerate stuff. But it wasn't until like Fallout 76 that people like realized, holy shit, this guy is full of shit. Right?
Because that had a humongous marketing campaign.
Yes.
Like I remember like hearing about it constantly. Eli was super excited for it because he loves Fallout. And Eli like pre-ordered like the $75 Fallout 76, and then it was a disaster.
Yeah.
He said that through updates, it's good now. That's what he said. I don't know.
I don't think it's good even now. I think it's just terrible. It's just a complete mess. It's not even made by the main development team. It was made by a separate team in Austin, which is like the micro team. Yeah.
Why? It was a huge launch. Why would you do that?
Because they was too busy working on Starfield, which is the brand new game coming out in November, I believe.
Oh, why? That's bullshit. I mean, why wouldn't you put the best team, the most experienced team on the proven video
Because
game?
they didn't have a game to launch. The only game that they were developing as Bethesda was Fallout 76. So they gotta hype it up as much as possible. They can't just fucking secretly launch it, and then, you know, nobody would buy it, right? And plus they need money so they can develop the new game.
So the Starfield, this is gonna be a big deal?
Yeah, it's a big deal, yes.
So will it more than likely be good since they had their actual team on it?
I think it would be decent, but then again, you may never know. It's like, it's a company that you cannot guarantee would make a good game. Fuck. Oh my! Ah! Fuck.
So what are some of their other misses?
Skyrim, honestly, Skyrim.
Skyrim was a miss?
It was
really.
It's an incredibly buggy mess. Yeah, sure. It was an open world. You could do a lot of shit, but it was
like it was really successful.
It's very yeah. It's one of the most successful games of all time.
But it's not good.
But it's insanely broken. It's very poorly made. But people like excuse that because, you know, you can fucking
fight dragons.
Yeah, you can fuck dragons. Jesus Christ, this is a nightmare right now.
Really?
What is even my?
And it still is. But once a game's out, like, how much can you fix it?
I mean, they've released Skyrim like 6 times. They even fucking released it for the Alexa.
For the what?
Fuck. Okay. Go on and fucking restart
They released it for what?
They released it for Alexa. You can play it on your Alexa.
Skyrim?
Yes.
How?
By saying, hey Alexa, play Skyrim. And then Alexa would be like, okay. And then it would basically be like a D&D type thing. So she'll be like, okay, you have your shield and your sword, and you're about to venture into the cave. What do you do? And then you tell her what to do. Yeah. You can play Skyrim on your Alexa.
So they have just nickeled and dimed everything out of that game, huh?
Yeah, yes, 100%.
And were the re-releases due to the bugs and stuff?
No, they made the water look prettier.
So is it just one of those games that they, huge marketing campaign, tapped into the general audience, people bought it, and enough people got it that it's like, listen, it's buggy, but like, whatever.
Yeah, and that's usually the perception of Bethesda games. But then once they release a actual shitty game like Fallout 76, people realize, oh fuck, Bethesda's a shitty company. Really.
Interesting. So what's it? What are some other companies that do that? Like rush games along or develop them poorly?
People associate CD Projekt Red, which did The Witcher when they released Cyberpunk 2077. However, I think that's just because they were on like a time crunch. Like, as long as like they fix Fallout 76, as long as they fix Cyberpunk 2077, then I wouldn't mind. I don't mind at all.
Oh yeah, because Cyberpunk was also not very good, was it?
It was a very bad launch.
Because that was another game Eli was super excited for, pre-ordered it, got it, and then he was like disappointed in it.
Yeah. Because it has like Keanu in it.
Yeah.
As another big celebrity. I forgot who it was. Shit. Well, who was it? Oh well. Okay. Hold on.
I'm always skeptical of games that like I'm seeing advertised on TV.
On TV. Yeah.
I'm like, if I'm seeing this, I mean, I saw Elden Ring and stuff advertised. Yeah. But like, if I'm seeing it,
but if it's like a From Software game like Elden Ring, everybody knows it's gonna be good because, you know, it's From Software, and you know they never disappoint.
If I see
it's a guy.
If I see like
it's made by a guy named Miyazaki, how could it be bad?
If I see a trailer for a video game and it's like super high budget, it's not even game footage. It's like, you know, they
like a cinematic type thing.
I'm I'm raising an eyebrow.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah, is that accurate? Is that fair?
Yeah, you should raise an eyebrow. Yes, 100%.
Like every Call of Duty game's like that.
Yes.
Where it's like real.
Yeah.
You know, Marine.
Kevin Spacey's here.
Yeah, it's like holy shit. It looks super real because it's real. And then I'm like, yeah, but it's a Call of Duty game.
It's
like,
yeah.
How good can it be?
Well, we'll talk more about the quality of games
in the next episode.
Thank you all for joining us in this episode of Pikmin 2. Make sure to like and subscribe. Hit that bell to be notified every time we upload the channel. Goodbye.
Bye.